Dun 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 dun. Mousy, we have the greatest, the first ever possibly Queen Walk Falcon or Queen Walk Valkyrie Falcon hit at Town Hall 11. Are you kidding me? We have seen it at Town Hall 10 and 9. I have yet to see it at Town Hall 11 myself. On real bases, you know, real bases, not fake bases. This is a maxed out base, except for some walls he doesn't have quite maxed out, but everything else is maxed to the brim. So, goal of the Queen Walk Falcon. We're going to walk this one down. He's going to be starting at 6 o'clock. Goal is find bases, I've already said, find bases where you can get good walk value. Also, if you find entry points where the CC or the King and Queen lure the Valkyries into the core, so it opens up the pathway for the Queen and the bowlers so they can snag the Infernos, the singles, and other types of things. So we already know exactly where he's going to enter. He's going to funnel with the Wizard. Now this funnel, that Wizard there is to make sure the Queen does not loop around and come back and get her pathing off, guaranteeing it. Now this minion also is to cut off some more funneling issues. We already know he's going to enter about the Wizard Tower section. He's going to have to rage up, it looks like. Oh, he didn't quite have to. I think he could have saved that rage. I think he could have, maybe, did he misclick the rage? I think he could have saved it. But either way, he's going to still, with the rage there, you give the extra spell, gonna bring in the Valkyries. Now look what I said. I told you he was gonna enter there. We already knew that. Now this pathing's gonna be good. Now one thing you could have possibly done, maybe put a Wizard here to try to get this cannon down so the Valkyries would not path to the maybe Wizard Tower, then cannon. But the good thing you don't really have to worry about. So they're going to go right here, and then they're going to rip right through the core, right to the EA, because the CC is going to lure them to there, if that makes sense. Here they come in. Bowlers actually get that bomb, the cannon down, and look what I said. Everything, so the Valkyries were trying to go on this wall for a second, then they came back in to the CC and to the Queen. He pops Warden ability as it encounters the CC, not a bad idea at all. Here comes another Rage. And as I said, they rip through right towards the EA side into the other compartment. Opening up a pathway. So what's going on now is, see, the Queen is going to just follow right behind. But unfortunately, no, she doesn't. She gets stuck on a wall. This is actually bad. This is bad pathing. This is very bad luck. He would have crushed us even more if the Queen didn't have that such bad luck. But either way, she did not follow behind. Just one of those things. He would have dominated this base even more, but he does have 5 hogs for backup. And the reason are 5 hogs here, they're for these kind of outside structures. So as the Valkyries are out here dollying around, you know, look at them. They're just kind of banging through walls, going on the outside perimeter. They're tanking. That's when you can bring in some hogs at the same time. So very smooth attack. Yes, it's the new spam in Clash of Clans, but it can be powerful. He had a great entry point, you noticed. Good walk. I think he could even saved a rage for the Queen. And then on the back end, he's got some hogs. So he won't even have to, honestly, he could have swagged these hogs. He really could have. But he's going to bring in the hogs to get the Archer Tower down. Nicely done. And then the Wizard Tower as well. So good job for Mr. Mousy, the goddess. No, he is the Superman god. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. First ever Queen of Walk abilities. No, Falcon hit. I mean, look at this, guys. Just so perfect. Pathing was, as I said, it predicted. It was going to go either to the EA, but they actually ended up going to this air defense, which is, it was just still fine. I mean, honestly, the air defense opening was better. It opened up the Inferno as well. So even if they went to the CC or this, it's all good because it's exactly where you want your Valkyries and Queen to be. They come to this side, and so you already know the pathing, right? You already can predict it. When you can start to predict those sort of things, sometimes, yes, it might not go as planned. Sometimes the Valkyries do get a little wonky. But if you can predict those sort of things, it really helps you understand pathing. And there you go, friends. Now we're going to move on to Hodor. Another Queen Walk. Now this time using pretty much a smash and bash. Smash and smash bowlers. Smashed bowlers, mash bowlers, mass bowlers. I don't know. Queen Walk into bowlers with some hoggies on the back end. Now you're wondering, dude, Halo, why is he bringing a P.E.K.K.A.? I mean, these P.E.K.K.A.s, aren't they pathetic now? No, they're not pathetic. Positives of a P.E.K.K.A. They don't get killed to spring traps. They can act as a tank like a golem, and they move faster than a golem. Golems can typically get behind the troops. Now, golems can be great for funneling kind of at the beginning, but golems don't do the greatest as you push inside the base. They're pretty slow, and they have a tendency to get stuck on things, stuck on buildings, stuck on walls, stuck on everything if you get some bad pathing. So here comes the P.E.K.K.A. Now P.E.K.K.A.'s going to be here for a little tank as well. So the P.E.K.K.A.'s tanking for the bowlers instead of the golem, but it's also dealing some damage. So kind of it's a twofold approach if you like using P.E.K.K.A.s. And King was there for the funnel. Now you might be wondering, man, he used a King for funnel? That's kind of pathetic, isn't it? Anyways, here comes the CC. He's going to drop the poison. Actually, he missed the poison. You notice the baby dragon is not even covered, but thankfully the queen was behind, so it took out the what am I trying to say? Took out the baby dragon. So nice warden ability. The EA was about to smash his bowlers. He popped that warden ability. Again, P.E.K.K.A. is still alive. Now look at this. P.E.K.K.A. is still alive. He's got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. They will drop now, but they already did some great work. They were doing offensive work and they were tanking at the same time. So very nicely done. He's got hogs to try to snag these in that kind of inferno side at 9 o'clock. And then here on the southern end, he's just going to be relying on mainly his healers and P.E.K.K.A. Look, I mean, guys, the P.E.K.K.A. is still alive. You know, I feel like the golem, if you brought it, would have been lost in Netherlands. It probably would have been banging a wall right here instead of following a path. Because, see, golems go to only defenses. P.E.K.K.A.s go to any building on the map. So sometimes that's why golems can get stuck in the base, because sometimes there's like a defense over in this area, and that's where they're going instead of, you know, the P.E.K.K.A. might, you know, go snag the CC or snag some gold storage that's stuck in the middle of the base, something like that. So keep that in mind when you're using the P.E.K.K.A.s. Give it a go. And very nice hit from Hodor. Thank you for showing us how it's done. And thank you for watching. This has been a really fun video showing you how some Falcons work at Town Hall 11. Showing you switchback hairness is awesome. Showing you Spartans Legacy players are just so fun to watch. I wish I could meet them in live person. That would be really cool. All grab a beer, all clash, all do something together. And you've been tuned in from the #1. Yeah, we're like the top clan in the world, and not in the end game, but in the CWL. End game doesn't. Yeah, those clans aren't any good. Yeah, we will come back for more. Please subscribe if you like the video. If you don't like the video, you should try to subscribe anymore. You should subscribe because you might like my next video. It could be something amazing, or it could not. That is the debatable question of popping that bell as well. Pop the bell as well, because we need it. Because YouTube does not help. I'm out of here.
This is Sparta!